My name is Shaler Barnes, and I'm an independent affiliate of Gano Excel. Welcome. We know that there's many things you could be doing right now, and the fact that you are here says something very important about you. So we're glad you're here. First, I'd like to tell you that we didn't invite you here to sell you anything or talk you into anything. We're not going to try and get a commitment or to try and get you to agree with what we're saying necessarily. We just want to share some information with you. Does that set you at ease a little bit? Well, sure it does. So you can let go of the purse now and let go of the death grip on your wallet and just relax. You don't see anything for sale around here, and I'm not a salesman. I'm just a drummer. We are here to simply share some information with you, and perhaps what we will present will mean a lot to you. It might even mean a financial future for you. For some of the rest of you, it'll just be a nice fun time together and you'll go on your way, but at least you'll have made some new friends, and I certainly want to be your friend, so I'm glad you're here. With that said, we are going to be talking about business. Although we will be having fun together, we're not here to simply entertain you. I see some of you have some notepads out, and that's great. We'll say some things that you can jot down, and the friend that invited you here tonight, when we're all through, they will send you home with the appropriate information that will give you more details on the things that we share. I'll just give an overview tonight, but they will give you the details. First of all, I want to start out by talking about our future. We're going to be talking first about a 2 to 5 year plan. What do you have planned for the next 2 to 5 years financially? Now, some of you I'm sure have a financial plan, but most people do not. And if you do, you're the exception. I find that when I ask most people that question, they use a very non-financial word like better. Well, how much is better? Would $50 a year be better? Well, of course. Would $500 a year be better? You see, the problem with using the word better over the next 2 to 5 years is you never really know what that means. And so if you do any better at all, you can say, you see there, I reached my goal. The fact is, everything is going to go up over the next 2 to 5 years, am I right? I mean, will the cost of living go up? Will cars go up? Will clothes go up? Will food go up? Will gasoline go up? Boy, I sure hope not. And so everything is going to go up. And so our income had better not just go up, it had better go up substantially. And so we will be talking about going into business, and I believe that what I'm going to share with you in our brief time together will make a difference. It'll be something that you can understand and have a significant impact on your life should you choose to go ahead with us. Is that fair enough? To begin our discussion, it may surprise you to find out that 95% of people in life work for the other 5%. Do you have a job? Well, then you're a part of the 95%. So why are you here today? You see, at Gano Excel, we have a passion for helping the person that dreads going to work. The person who is sick to their stomach on Monday morning, who hates their alarm clock. The person who gets a little glimmer of hope on a Wednesday because it's hump day and says, thank God it's Friday. And they live for those 2 days a week where they can be themselves and they don't have to be around people they don't like. They don't have to play the political games in the office, and they don't have to live this half life. The person who works 50 weeks a year just to be able to take 2 weeks for vacation, and you know what happens to most of them nowadays? They don't have a vacation. They have a staycation. They have time off of work, but they don't get to go anywhere. They don't get to go where they want because they're overextended. They have all this debt. They have to spend most of their lives in traffic. Can anybody relate? Well, the good news is there is a way out, and it's a way that many people here at Gano Excel have already traveled, and we are looking for a few people who are sick of it. Anyone here sick of it? Then you've come to the right place. Is it safe to assume then that you'd like to be a part of the 5%? Well, what if? Do you like to dream? What if, just what if, you had an extra $2,000 a month coming in? What if the idea we are about to present could produce on the side, without you giving up your job, your occupation, your business, or anything else, could produce an extra $2,000 a month? How would that change your life? What would you buy that you don't have? Where would you go that you haven't been? What would you do with an extra $2,000 a month? Okay, great. Now, what would you do with an extra $5,000 a month? Let's up the ante a bit. How much is that a year? $60,000 a year? What would you do with an extra $60,000 a year? And let's up it again. What if you had an extra $10,000 a month coming in? So those are just some dreams and looking ahead. Now, I don't know what you'd do with the money, but if you don't have it, well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway. You see, my wife and I learned very early that in order to get ahead in life, we had to go into business for ourselves. What happened to us is a friend of mine contacted us about a business he was expanding, and we had a big dream. And let me just tell you about our dream. Our dream was spelled F-R-E-E-D-O-M. Freedom. We went into business so that someday we wouldn't have to answer to other people. So we wouldn't have to make certain office hours, so we wouldn't have to get up at a certain time, so we wouldn't have to go to bed at a certain time, so we could live where we wanted to live and not where our job put us, and so we could travel. We really wanted freedom. Anyone hear what I'm saying? Would anyone else here like to be free? Well, the first thing we learned from our friend was that if we truly wanted to be free, then we had to own our own business. And according to recent polls, 70% of Americans say they want their own business, but they don't know how to get there. Who here would like to be their own boss? See, when you decide to go into business for yourself, there are some traditional options, but they're riskier than you might think. You could buy an existing business, but if somebody's selling an existing business, you might have to ask, well, why? Usually because it's probably pretty hard or because it's not making the money they hoped it would. Number two, you could buy a franchise. A little less risk, a proven system, but it's expensive to be able to do that. Number three, you could start something from scratch. And that's where most people think, well, I don't have the skills to do it. I don't have the money. I don't have the product idea. I don't have the expertise. I don't have whatever it's going to take to be able to get there. And I can't risk my family in order to do it. Number four, you could become an investor. But that's very risky too, and you've got to be pretty smart with that game, don't you? The bottom line for the four traditional options is that they take money, sometimes a lot of it. They take expertise and they take time. And all of that adds up to just too much risk for most people. The second thing we learned from our friend was that we needed to find a business that solves the time and money challenge. Within the time and money challenge, there's four possible scenarios. Number one, those who have money, but no time. These are your professionals, your doctors, lawyers, dentists, etc. Number two, there's those that have time, but they don't have any money, right? These are your college kids, right? Your classic couch potatoes. Number three, there's those who have no time and no money, which I would say makes up probably about 95% of the population. Husband and wife both working, not enough time to be able to spend with the kids, and not enough money to be able to provide the way they'd love. And then number four is to have all the time and to have all the money. You see, the challenge is finding what you can do that will ultimately give you both time and money. And the answer is you need a residual income. Now, there's all kinds of examples out there of people who earn residual incomes. For example, movie stars who act in a film and every time it's viewed, they get paid. A famous musician who records an album and every time the album sells, they make some money. Or an author who writes a book and every time the book sells, they make some money. Now, the problem with achieving residual income is that most people who earn it are extremely talented. And I don't know about you, but I'm not that talented. Can anybody relate? Well, what if there was a way that you could achieve the life of your dreams while earning residual income and it didn't require any complicated special skills? Do you think more people would want to know about it? Well, sure they would. The answer is network marketing. Network marketing has been around for more than 50 years, way back to when Amway was still the first business in network marketing. Fast forward 50 years, and network marketing is not a stranger to most people. At some point in our lives, we have either been directly approached or indirectly invited to a meeting or a home party. I'm sure some of you have had your fair share of experience with network marketing. Now, network marketing has been tested over and over, and it is proven to be the most respected and proven business model to achieve financial freedom. Why is that? Well, for starters, it's a low startup cost with an unlimited income potential. Literally, unlimited potential. It has been an industry which has turned more people into millionaires than any other industry. There's currently over 90 million active network marketers globally. Why is it that so many people are doing it? Because it's a business that is simple and recession-proof. A revolutionary business that offers quality of life, time, and financial freedom. Once we made the decision that network marketing was the best industry to get our start in business, the final thing we learned from our friend was how to pick the right company. The truth is, there are thousands of network marketing companies, new ones that start every day, but sadly, most of them fail. In fact, according to the Small Business Administration, 98% of all businesses fail in the first year. But wait, it gets better. Of the 2% that survive the first year, 80% of those go out of business in the second year. So it's very important that you pick the right company. For us, Gano Excel is the right company because of its proven track record. It has the right plan that pays 12 different ways, all happening at the right time with its current expansion throughout North, South, and Central America, and it has the right products that are used daily at less than what people are currently spending. At Gano Excel, our mission is clear: to bring health and wealth to every family. Better health for the customers who use our products, and wealth for those who join us by sharing these products with others. To help you better understand our mission, the very first question I have for you is, what is the very first thing you need to do to become healthy? Now, most people think that it's diet or nutrition, but it comes before that. People think that it's drinking more water or going to sleep on time, but it's actually before that too. The very first thing you need to do before you can do anything in your life is simply decide that you want to. Now, for those people who actually make a healthy decision in their lives, how many actually stick with it past 6 months? Now, before you answer that question, let me ask you a few more. How many people do you know that started a diet, but they never finished? How many people do you know with a gym membership, but they don't go? How many people do you know that bought one of those ab machines off of a commercial, but they don't use it? Now, the harder questions you might ask those people would be, how many people do you know that started a diet, accomplished their goals, and here's the hard part, they maintained it? How many people do you know that exercise every single day? How many people do you know that actually have a six-pack? Now, we're talking about the one that goes on your stomach, right? Not the one that goes in your fridge. Now, 95% of everybody quit. 95%, well, they never make it. Well, let me ask you this question. How many people here know someone that drinks coffee? Now, here's the weird question. How often do they forget to drink it? Never. Why? Why don't people ever forget to drink their coffee? Well, for some people like me, it's a slight addiction. For other people, it's a heavy addiction. In fact, it's the one addiction people use to help get rid of other addictions in life. It's the #1 comfort food, second largest traded commodity, second most consumed beverage other than water. Now, what do we do with coffee? Well, it's very simple. We make it good for you. We enrich it with a very powerful ancient herb called Ganoderma lucidum. Gano what? Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was either, so I had to Google it. Google took me to a place called PubMed.gov, which literally means medical publications for the government. Well, what does PubMed say about Ganoderma? Well, they say it contains 200 phytonutrients. Well, what are phytonutrients? Phytonutrients are plant nutrients that absorb quickly and easily in the body. Now, when your body is nutrient dense, you'll naturally crave less food. They also say it has over 150 antioxidants. Now, antioxidants kill free radicals. Well, what are free radicals? They're mutated cells in your body. Well, what do mutated cells do in your body? #1, they can make you age quickly, and #2, they can cause life-threatening diseases. Now, does anybody here want to age quickly or die early? Well, if the answer is no, maybe you should have a lot of antioxidants in your diet then. In addition, they also believe that it tames allergies, enhances sleep, promotes sexual stamina, detoxifies and cleanses the body, helps fight inflammation, naturally balances sugar levels, helps support the immune system, promotes cellular rejuvenation, supports the cardiovascular system, kidney tonic, liver tonic, nerve tonic, and rids the body of heavy metals and toxins, just to name a few of the over 1,600 studies on there now. But here's the thing. What do we do with it? Why would our founder put Ganoderma in products like coffee, tea, hot chocolate, cereal, soap, and toothpaste? Well, very simple. These are all products people use every day. Now, if you don't happen to drink coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, hopefully you take a shower and you brush your teeth every once in a while. Now, for those of you who are looking for the maximum benefits of the products, we also offer everything in supplement form as well. What better way to fortify your body against illness than to consume products that are enriched with the best herb ever found in nature? Now, somebody always asks, are we FDA approved? And the answer is no. We're not approved to make claims of curing, treating, mitigating, diagnosing any type of disease or illness. Only prescription drugs and doctors can do that. But are we tested by the FDA and approved safe for your consumption? Absolutely. All the ingredients used in our products are generally recognized as safe by the FDA. Now, how many people here have ever heard that it's better to prevent than it is to treat? Now, the founder of our company, he lives by that. And he said, I'm going to make it so easy for people to prevent, and I'm going to do it in a way that they never forget to do it. Now, Mr. Liao Sun Sang, more than being the founder of our company, he's a mycologist. A mycologist is a scientist that just studies mushrooms. In 1980, he started studying Ganoderma lucidum. He found out that there's over 200 different varieties, found the most effective for the human body, figured out how to tissue culture and reproduce those mushrooms, keeping each variety the same every single time. Now, that took him over 15 years to do two things. Number one, make it absorb in the body. Number two is he had to make it affordable. Now, the one thing that you've got to do to make it affordable is you have to grow your own. Now, GanoXcel owns the world's largest 100% organic Ganoderma plantation, and all the Ganoderma only goes into our products. In fact, we can grow 65 million mushrooms every 3 months. We can currently support retail sales of up to $3 billion. Now, we've never hit $3 billion in a year yet, but we're working on it. And in 1997, we put Ganoderma in coffee. But why coffee? Very simple. Everybody drinks it. But why else? Well, if I said, here, take these pills, what would you ask me? Well, why? What are they? What do they do? How are they going to help me? And what are the side effects? Or here, drink some of this juice. Well, why? What is it? What does it do? What does it taste like? And why is it so expensive? Would you like a cup of coffee? Well, sure, I'd love one. You see the difference? People already want to drink coffee. Well, how well does that work? Well, we're not doing $3 billion a year yet, but 800 million's not bad, is it? 7 million satisfied customers. But luckily for you guys, guess where they are? Yeah, they're not here. They're outside of North and South America. But guess where 80% of the world's coffee drinkers live? Yeah, they live in North and South America. So if we're doing $800 million a year, have 7 million satisfied customers in countries, well, that don't even like coffee that much, what do you think we're going to do here? Maybe just a little bit more? Quite possibly. Here in the US, we currently have 9 distribution centers with the goal of having a distribution center in every major city in the US market over the next 5 years. And finally, we are a solid, stable, debt-free company. So how can you participate in all of this? Getting started at GanoXcel is easy, it's simple, and it's fun. First of all, there are 0 affiliation fees. It does not cost you anything to be an affiliate here at GanoXcel. There's 0 monthly fees for things like back office management systems as well as websites to help you build your business, and there's 0 annual renewal fees. All you do is simply buy some product at the wholesale price, with which if you wish you can turn around and sell them at the retail price and make an immediate profit. You simply want to choose one of our enrollment paths and you literally can start making money with your GanoXcel business today. Getting started is truly all about how you want to set yourself up for success. There are 2 basic ways to get started. One would be as a customer with the purchase of our Smart Start package, which is basically $50 or $100, and it basically gives you 3 to 6 boxes of product. But as we said earlier, the purpose of our time together was to discuss business. Business builders will want to start their business with one of our executive success packages. Now, all of our ESPs include a nice mix of the product so you can start your business right. The ESP1 is $195 and it includes a retail value of over $300 as well as training and marketing material. Then we have the ESP2, which is $495, a retail value of over $700 as well as additional training and marketing material. And then for those of you looking to truly maximize your earnings, you'll want to start with our ESP3, which is $995, a retail value of over $1,500, as well as additional training and marketing material. So we always say simply choose your enrollment path, maximize your earnings, and set yourself up for success. Now, the Gano Excel Wealth Plan is a plan that provides the best of short-term earnings as well as long-term earnings based on 12 powerful ways to earn. For our purposes today, we will simply be covering the first 3 ways that are truly the most important when you first get started here at Gano Excel. The first way that Gano Excel compensates our affiliates is through our retail program. Now, retail is simple and straightforward. You purchase the product at the wholesale price, you turn around and sell it at the retail price, and you simply keep the difference. For example, the average affiliate price per box is $17. Sold at our suggested retail price of $25 means you would make $8 for every box sold. Sell 100 boxes would mean an additional $800. Next, we have the binary team commissions. Now, this is the residual income plan where you get paid on every product sold by you and your team. Remember, we are talking about products that people use every day, and more importantly, they always run out and buy more. In fact, the average monthly order at Gano Excel today is around $70 a month. So let me explain how this works. Binary simply means 2. So in this program, you can see that you have 2 sides to your business, a left side and a right side, an A team, a B team, blue team, red team. However you want to think about it, you are going to be building 2 teams in this plan. Now let's say that you shared this business opportunity with just 2 people in your first week. 2 people who like coffee, 2 people who want to earn some additional income, or 2 people who want to improve their health. And you place 1 on your left and 1 on your right. So in your first week, you now have 2 new people in your organization. And now the process is to help those 2 people each do just like you did and get 2 people. And so you can see that in the second week, you'd have a total of 4 new people in your business. Then you and your team help those 4 each get 2, would be 8 in the third week, 16 in the fourth week, and so on and so forth for 10 weeks. You can easily see that in less than 3 months, just by you getting 2 and helping everyone else get 2, you'd have a total of over 2,000 people in your organization. So at the end of 3 months, if you had 2,000 people in your business, each on only a $50 order of product per month divided by your 2 teams at 17%, would equal $4,000 a month, or an extra $48,000 a year. Now, what's this based on? It's based on people drinking coffee, tea, hot chocolate, brushing their teeth, taking a shower, and using the other Gano Excel products. Now, Gano Excel understands that the residual program is going to take some time, and everyone needs to earn some money today, and so that's where they introduced the Gen 5 Fast Start program. Now, the Gen 5 Fast Start program is actually relatively simple. Now, in order to participate in the Gen 5, you would need to start your business with the purchase of an ESP 1, 2, or 3, or qualify at an ESP level. Here's how it works. As an ESP qualified affiliate, you will earn anywhere from $25 to $150 every time one of your personally enrolled affiliates purchase an ESP 1, 2, or 3. But it gets better. When your personally enrolled affiliates do the same thing you did, you earn override bonuses of anywhere from $5 to $40 on generations 2 through 5. Exciting, yes? Absolutely. So just get started. Make a decision. It is in moments of decision that your destiny is determined. I can promise you this, opportunities like this don't go away. They simply go to somebody else. So just get started. Getting started is as easy as 1, 2, or 3. Maybe you're a 1. You're a customer who wants to purchase and enjoy the benefits of our enriched product line. Or maybe you're a 2. You'd like to start a business, maybe earn some additional income and start developing a plan B. Or maybe you're a 3. You want to be a serious entrepreneur, develop a successful business, and maximize your earning potential. Whatever you decide is okay with us. We always say just get in where you fit in. And literally all you have to do to be successful here at Gano Excel is use the products, share the products, but also share this opportunity presentation with others. And if you can do that, I'd like to be the first to welcome you to the evolution of coffee and welcome to Gano Excel. Thank you.